You can think of the Infiniti as Nissan's younger, more attractive, more glamorous sister. The two are very similar and share various components. However, Infiniti's vehicle lineup has a more premium, sculpted, and glamorous aesthetic. No details have been spared with this new addition to the Infiniti lineup, the QX55. The QX55 is an all-new addition to the Infiniti brand. It shares an interior, powertrain, and suspension with the QX50 SUV, but has some new features that make it a refreshed addition to the Infiniti lineup. Infiniti sees the QX55 as a successor to the FX platform, and for good reason. The FX platform shook up the automotive industry, being one of the pioneers for this sports car SUV segment, which we now know as the crossover, for nearly 2 decades. The FX shared quite a bit of its chassis and styling with the Nissan Sporty Z platform. That isn't the case here, as the QX55 is essentially more of a QX50, but with a sloping fastback roofline that pays homage to the FX. The first thing I've noticed is its front end. It's extremely attractive with its crisp, sculpted lines. The way the headlights cascade into the grille, the origami-like folds in the grille itself, and all the sculpting that went on in this section right here. It all makes for a beautiful balance of aggressiveness and elegance. Next is going back to the sloping coupe roofline that is a trend amongst most premium SUVs. This is something that is tough to do. Balancing all the proportions that complement everything else going on, bravo Infiniti. On all sides, this vehicle is attractive. The flowing lines and contours along the sides give this vehicle a sense of motion even while stationary. The rear end, just wow. This is one of the most attractive rear ends I've seen from this segment. The details in the taillights give this vehicle such a distinct character at night. The placement of the license plate keeps the lines all unobstructed, just blending everything together beautifully. There's a sense of sportiness that comes from the rear fenders, and the subtle diffuser is just the cherry on top. The interior is just amazing. It's driver focused, making you feel like you're in a cockpit. Ours is wrapped in this Monaco red and graphite option, which is also a new color for 2022. It's the first time Infiniti offered this interior finish to their SUVs. Sitting in the driver's seat, you feel special. There's an undoubtedly premium fit and finish all around. Here we have the sensory package. It comes with all the bells and whistles that you need when looking for a premium SUV in this price range. The details are amazing. Available options are stone and graphite interiors, natural black maple wood, 16-speaker Bose premium audio system, Pro Pilot Assist tri-zone climate control, and ambient lighting.
So what is it like to drive the QX55? I personally love the drive of this car. I think the steering wheel is very easy to maneuver. It's a very light drive. It's very smooth on the road. I also really like the Apple CarPlay that it comes with. I love that I can just plug in my phone, I get my sound, my music, I get my messages coming up, and it's just really convenient. I love the way that this car accelerates and speeds up. I think it's very smooth and it's very quick. I drive a Jeep Wrangler, so obviously it's a very bumpy, rough ride. I find that this is just like a very luxurious ride. I'm very comfortable in the seats. I feel safe in this car, and I also find it very spacious as well, even though it's not like a huge truck. I want to test out how it performs on a dirt road. So what I noticed in comparison to my Jeep is that this one is not rocking at all. Like, I feel like this car just hasn't moved. It's such a flat surface that it feels like, even though we're like literally on rocks, which is like really nice that I feel almost like I'm still on flat ground. I could still have a phone call and be able to hear myself. If you're looking for an SUV to roll around in the city, this is the vehicle for you. It looks great, has top-notch interior, and has all the bells and whistles you can ask for. It's unapologetically unique, and even stationary, it makes quite the impression. To learn more, come in and inquire about a test drive.